Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video of The Journey. It's your boy, the Ding Dong, Matthew, and this is video number 12, Resources. This is going to be a short video because there's very little I know, but I can obviously reference and obviously you'll see here, as well as what I'm going to suggest to you in doing so to help, your own way. So, and also, considering my last goofy ass video of me dancing and singing to no music, I probably made a complete ass of myself. Okay, who cares? I had fun. It was fun. You get to laugh at my expense. But I'm going to try mixing up between doing actual reading for now. Like how I was going to do it was just going to be slowly just theoretical, then into like recording stuff. But I want to mix it up so, you guys aren't bored, leaving, or sleeping and or drooling. So, excuse me, really dry in here. So, I will be mixing it up. I will try to, I'll try to get as much as I can out because there is a plethora of stuff you need to know or you should know, and just to, give you a hand or a little guidance from a dink, a newbie, a rookie, a noob, such as myself, who's, still just finding his way into this industry. Because this is completely uncharted waters. I know of it. I don't know about it. So, I talked about this in, I think my not my first, but my first teaching video about the consideration, saying you should read this. This is by a very talented man known as D. Bradley Baker. Every professional that has ever been asked the same question, saying, how do I get into voice acting? Where can I learn more? What can I do? They always say, this is one of the things they always say is, I want to be a voice actor, by D. Bradley Baker. He is a veteran in this industry who has been doing it, I think, for 30 plus years. He does monster noises as well as a lot of just voices you did not know of. I can't even name any because there's so much, but I can name. There's two that I think it was him that I know of, is in Star Wars, Clone Wars, the animated series from season 1 to 7. He's the voice of every clone trooper, I think. I could be wrong. And then if you guys are Halo fans, which I am, he was the voice of Gravemind, and I was like, excuse me? And I watched the video of it, and it was weirdly interesting. He is very, 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 very creative when it comes to monster noises. So, this, I would say, is a great way to start out looking out for what you need. Literally, it goes from starting from zero, and look at this. This is just, there you go. Then he's got frequently asked questions, myths, learning how to act in general. It's like, and you know what's annoying? Hey, look at this, even Voice Acting Academy. Boom, 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 boom. Look, and then this hasn't dropped down. And then this, and then this, and then this. There's so much. Going pro, your demo, your website, your auditioning, agents, agencies, working from home. This is all, as you can see, it's new. Apparently, one of the great things about the voice acting industry, or voice acting in general, is that due to the pandemic, this has become a remote thing. So, gone are the days where you need to go to New York or Los Angeles or Texas or Chicago. You don't have to move there if you don't want to. If you want to live in Calgary and be like, I like freezing my nips off here in the comfort of my home, giving you grade A quality, then by all means, go for it, do it. You don't gotta. Obviously, there's more stuff. And look, this is not just, this is what he says. And then he has insights. Ooh, look, what's insight 1? Completely goes into a whole thing. I've read, I think I read all 4, and that's as far as I got because I kind of fell asleep. Sorry. And this guy, it's very extensive. It's very well done, and I recommend you read it. Now on to another one. This is called GVAA Rate Guide. What is GVAA? Well, you can see right here, Global Voice Acting Academy. This is a very, well thought of. It was created I'm pretty sure on behalf of or for or from SAG-AFTRA to, help anyone, rookies, pros, journeymen, whatever area in which you are in or on the path of your journey into voice acting. This is more than just a rate guide. Look, you got classes and webinars, private coaching. They give you all types of coaches. They do commercials, they do characters, audiobooks, narration, promo, home studios, additional coaching. Oh, what else do you need? Free resources. This is a free resource. You can just search it up. And look, it gives you extensive, and it breaks down, on what the category or genre of voiceover work you'll be doing. Are you going to do e-learning? Okay, let's look. Let's load it up. Oh, per word? Oh, 20 cents. Okay. Per finished minute? Okay, $30 to $55 per finished minute. That's what PFM means. You may also see PFH, per finished hour, but that is more audiobook. Per raw hour? Boom. See it right here. Then not only that, they are very extensive with their notes, giving you the know-how of what to circumnavigate or how to charge or rate someone. If someone says, I would like for you, Jim Butlers, to do this e-learning for my company. We're teaching them how to set up this new program and how to, integrate from the old into the new, and it's going to, teach them. Ta-da! And then directed sessions. What are directed sessions? It means you are being directed through many, many, many forms of online communication. Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Source Connect, and what's the other one? I think they still do it. I could be wrong. Good old-fashioned phone call. So this is a really good website for rates. Now, going on to this, I'm going to go here next. This is something I found out literally yesterday, as you can see from my library. So I saw on TikTok, I think it was Monday, that Sam Riegel, who is a very talented and, as you can also see, Emmy-winning voice actor. He's also a casting director, a director, and D&D enthusiast, because he plays critical role with a bunch of other fantastic voice actors. You should watch their series. It's great. Or their show Vox Machina on Amazon Prime Video. I've watched only the first 2 seasons. Don't spoil season 3 for me. Anywho, I was here waiting. I was like, it says 8 o'clock. I waited for 20 minutes, and then I realized I had to join on Zoom. So I was actually in the Zoom live with Sam Riegel and a bunch of other his cohorts, plus the GVAA associates there who were helping running things, and they chimed in. They all had questions. People were asking questions saying, hey, what's a great way to get into animation? Because, animation in your case is Western animation, not anime. Animation for us would be SpongeBob, Scooby-Doo, Danny Phantom. That's Western animation. Eastern, or in this case, anime, is anime. If you know anime, you know anime. Like Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Naruto, Pokemon. I don't know why I did that accent. I will get fired for that. I'm so very sorry. Stop with the accents. But I learned of this yesterday. Also, the thing is, sorry, before I continue, is you do have to pay for these. So, this is recorded and done. Oh, I want to do this? Okay. Oh, I got to pay. Okay. Now, you may think, oh man, that's a lot of money, $99. This is one thing I learned from my first set of classes from Bloomvox Studios or even both of them, is stop thinking of just saying you have to pay, you pay for this stuff. Stop thinking of it as I have to pay. It's think of it as an investment. Use the money you want to spend, not have to, want to spend. And, ready? Use it to do this. To invest in yourself, and then when you invest in yourself, say, wow, this lady, Libby Clarefield, gave me insightful data on casting directors, what they're looking for, what they want to hear, what they're trying to get from the script. Sometimes I do this. I'm very bad at it. When I was applying for jobs, I was reading stuff like, na 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 na, and then I was like, wait. Didn't they ask for something completely? Or other times I'm very bland, like a saltless cracker. I'm just like, Sorry for speaking Similane. For those who don't know, that's what they'd speak in the game The Sims. Similish, or whatever it is. So, yes, you do have to pay for these, but I would recommend... I'm going to look into some of these because, well, mainly this one, learning what a casting director wants. So the one I did with San Rigo was about animation casting. And I missed the first, I think, 15, 20 minutes. But because I paid for it, I can watch it right from the beginning. Ooh, look, I'm not going to because, well, I read the terms and agreement. That's right, every single word, nook and cranny. Don't you forget that. I always read those. But still, I'm not allowed to share, basically. But I'm saying that because I paid for it, I get to watch this whenever I want. I will be linking all these websites in the descriptions below in the video. And this is the last one that I know of, but I'm gonna touch base more. This is a voiceover resource guide. This is something I learned in my class by Steve Bloom. This is more US based, as you can clearly see, LA, New York, Chicago, regionals, rates, and more. But they do talk about outside of states, but their data on it is a little lacking. But that's okay. Because say you live in New York, or say you live in Illinois, Champaign, Illinois. I think I said that right. Either way. So you're just there, and you're just like, okay, I live in Champaign, Illinois, and I know I can go to Chicago, but I don't want to go to Chicago. I just want to stay here in Champaign, Illinois. I don't want to do a really crappy accent. So then, like, okay, here, well, recording. So maybe you decide to move to Chicago just because for sake of ease. So it's like, okay, where do we go for recording studios in Chicago? Oh, boom! Wow, this website has it. Load, damn you! There you go. And then, wow, look at all this. 35th Street Studios, another country, Aru, Chicago, okay, Chicago, Chicago, BAM Studios, Big Shoulder, and look at this. They give you their numbers. They don't give their phone numbers for the most part for privacy's sake. Look, they give you addresses. I don't know what VORG. Oh, it's literally the website like verified. Like they say, yeah. Okay, let's go to Los Angeles. What about casting services in Los Angeles? I wonder. Oh, well, look, there's Bang Zoom Studios. I know Bang Zoom Studios. I follow them on social media. They are a very prominent thing. Recording studio that does a lot of animation, as far as I know. Oh, look, animation casting by Dono Grillo. Well, there you go. Big House Casting. I think I've heard of them, too. They're big, hence the name Big House Casting. And so on and so forth. There's a thing. I tried looking for my own. I looked in Toronto. I looked at it for... Let's go Toronto, honey. Toronto, see? There's none. I can't find it. See, it's U.S. Oh, wait. The middle of nowhere, Saskatchewan. Where are we? Oh, yeah. Where are we? I cannot pronounce that. I don't want to be rude. I'm not going to. But still, I'm surprised Saskatchewan has it, but Toronto doesn't. I can't speak. Jesus. Actually, there we go. There's Toronto. Where do we go? We got by... Where the fudge is that? Goodwood. I don't know what the frig that is. We got Get Mic'd, VO Chef Deb. Sorry. Get Mic'd again. Excellente. Oh, look at that. That's pretty damn far from me. I have no idea where the hell Lincolnville is. Okay, let's go to where near me. I live right around yonder. And my workplace is right around here, and I deliver right around here. Oh, what's this? This is on Bay Street by Town City Hall. Ellie Ray. So we click Ellie Ray. What do we get? Ooh, training and tech. I didn't know that. Maybe I'll look into it. See, there you go. There's your information on stuff. Now, one other thing you can do. This is obviously, one other thing. There's a bunch of other things you can do. What I did when I started, I very first started was literally on Google search was how to get into voice acting, and then I got hit with targeting ad like literally the next day, and I started taking classes. You can do Google searches. You may get a lot of the stuff I recommended or I showed to you. But one thing I will always push for, because it helped me get so much more insight. It didn't feel like a shadow was looming over me anymore. When I was going into this, I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, holy schnitzel, this is a lot. What do I do? What do I do? And then I go into, I literally went into classes, and they're like, don't worry, we'll hold your hand. We're going to guide you. And I'm just like, thanks, Mommy. Let's go. Sorry. Anyways, so that's why I push for you to take classes. I will push these two classes. First and foremost, I will push Joe Zija, because one, his class is Canadian-wise, I think it was, or Canadian price, not wise, was I think $3.99 when converted. That was American converted. It was around like $500 versus Steve Bloom, who was a little more expensive, but they were both really good classes. And do not forget this, they are not the only ones. I knew of Steve Bloom before I started taking classes, and the fact that his studio or his acting classes were the first that were hit me with a targeting ad, I said, well, I know Steve Bloom. I want to get into voice acting. Let's see what it is. And literally, as I got onto the website that Friday night before, when I was starting my vacation, we're having a spring sale. What was it, 30% off or 40% off? And I was like, I'm intrigued. But now, you've hooked me. I'm in. And then from there, I was spent like the majority of my vacation doing this, watching classes, and then when I was done with my classes, I was still a little, left out of thing. YouTube videos. There are so many amazing people out here. Hold on, let me go to my personal YouTube. I don't care. You can judge me for my tastes. Let me switch my accounts. Switch my accounts to my Bagul account. You're probably wondering, Bagul, what in the fudge? Let's see. My playlists. So here, this is a guy, we can get rid of this. I don't need this no more. This is something I learned for Audacity, which we're going to talk about in another video later on. Here we go. Shut up. So, this is I put over, as I named it, voiceover tips and tricks. So, how to set up your perfect home studio, what you need. This guy is Canadian too, graybeard voiceover. Good. This gentleman, he's an older English chap. No, that's this one. He's a voice actor teacher or coach. He's really good. This guy just taught me how to set what is the interface, how to set it up. This is just essentials, which is does a really good breakdown. This is a guy who he switched from he switched from his day job to full-time voice acting, and apparently he's really good. I have not looked up some of his stuff. I'm sorry, Mr. Javon Henry. I do not mean to be rude to you. I should get rid of this. I don't do Fiverr. I'm sorry, graybeards. This is something that was recommended to me by Voices, which is this website. This was something that Steve Bloom, he does his own recording of demos, and microphones, changes, tips, tricks. This was just a review I looked at. More useful tips and tricks. This is web design for my website, which I told myself, let's get it done before the end of the year. I have not touched it since like July. 30 more website stuff. You're probably wondering, what the fudge? Why is a video about a bunch of VTubers? So, the middle person right here, that is Amelie. She is a very beautifully talented voice actress who my friend loves. And he got me, not interested, he got me to know her. And then I was like, wow, she is incredible. And she talks with her friends, her other VTuber friends, about voice acting. And I was just thinking, these are really good tips and tricks she's giving. And not only that, now she does a podcast with another voice actor who I am a fan of, named Sayu or Alejandro Saab. They do a podcast and they talk about voice acting. They also talk about VTubing, if you're interested in that kind of thing too. More stuff. This is OBS stuff because I know what OBS, how I do it. More tips and tricks about Audacity. More Audacity. This is when I was running into technical difficulties. That's going to be a video I talk about maybe the next one. More technical difficulty stuff. Fixed. So, yes. There is so much you can learn. There's so much you can do just off YouTube alone. If you are on a budget that is so tight that you cannot spend a dime, and you're going on like a monthly allowance of like $100 or something, then obviously I would recommend YouTube. It's free. If you have internet, if not, you can go to a coffee shop. You can go to Let me switch my other account. You can go to a coffee shop. You can go to a library if you want. You know what I'm saying? The list is just unending. But to that end, why am I showing you my files? Get out. You won't find my porn history there. Not for you. But that was loud, sorry. But to that end, this was a lot longer than I think, because you know me, Mr. Ramble Bamble Bamble. And I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully tomorrow, because it's Friday. And I'm hoping that I can get the hell out of downtown Toronto because Taylor Swift's in here. Yay, I don't care. Have a good night.